Yikes, we are at I think it's week 4. And you are not going to believe, people, you're not going to believe how fast my chicks have exploded. They're like teenagers. They are getting so big so fast. And if you notice, we moved the coop. It was back there, and now it's there. And boy, that was a lovely process to move all this wire. And we're just kind of making our way up the hill until we get over to the site down below where we have a chicken coop that we made out of pallets. But for now, they are loving life. But look at this. Look at this. These guys, they're so big. Look at you. Even my Rhode Island Reds. But we have tragedy story. 2 tragedy stories. In fact, the first tragic story is my husband was inside the house and he heard a commotion, looked out the window, saw something black in this fenced-in area, ran down there, and there was a hawk. And as you see on top here, we've got all this fencing now. There was a hawk that had actually gotten in.
Well, I had this part left open right here.
Yeah.
So we could get in and out. The hawk came in through this area. Completely, because I came out here and he was on top of the one, had it pinned down, was pecking him. And I was sort of shocked. And then the hawk ran down and then he flew off.
Oh. And off he went.
I didn't know if he was going to, he just sort of was laying there. But then after a couple minutes he came to. I think he was just in shock, you know. But then he just has it's healed up now, but he just had a big bruise on his elbow. But he's fine.
Yep.
I don't even know which one he is anymore.
Yeah, we don't even know which one he is. But that prompted us to get all this rolled fencing. And we had pieces.
No chances.
Yeah, we didn't want to take the chances. But unfortunately, the Rhode Island Reds. Oh, this is sad. As you see, there's one of the Rhode Island Reds missing. We only have 3. These little birds, they're flying now. And
we had some of this other fencing. It had bigger holes in it. I think that he jumped up.
Yep. He wanted to get out. He wanted to fly. And that's exactly what happened. The Rhode Island Red flew away, and then Chicken Hawk Dog, and he's not here this morning. Yeah, I think he got him, unfortunately. So, and then we lost one of our tiny meat birds. He was kind of a runt, and I loved him. And he disappeared like the same day too. So I don't know if maybe he got out during the hawk thing, but we counted our birds and we were down 1 meat bird. But look at the sex links. What?
Part of the other story with the hawk was
yeah.
I was down counting the chickens then, and then the dog was down here when the pen was over there, and all of a sudden, this is like a half hour later, I'm counting the chickens to see if any of them had been eaten previously. So I'm counting all the chickens, and all of a sudden here the dog comes running up around the thing. Here comes the Rhode Island Red. He came out of the bushes.
Oh, that's right.
During the hawk attack, he had gotten out somehow.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah.
I don't know. But I think that's the same one. He was insistent on getting out.
He did not want to be encapsulated in this prison system. Although it's a very nice prison system. Look I have flowers that line.
Yeah.
That line. It's very pretty. But they are really loving it. I'm going to crawl in here, and I have this morning some of my raw milk. We've been giving them raw milk. We've been giving them a little bit of goat milk. I am growing my own fodder now, and I've got some oyster shells. But you will see on the ground, we did purchase some chicken feed. This is non-GMO chicken feed, and you know, at our co-op, it was only like $2 above the cost of the other chicken feed.
Yeah, it was cheap.
Yeah,
it was cheap. The thing I don't understand though is this is a little bit bigger in pellet form, and when I dump it in there, you can see they dig a lot of it out, and they'll eventually eat it, but it's not the preferred. They're picking around it. I don't know if the pellets are too big. That doesn't seem to make sense.
Yeah. So if anybody at home, has any ideas about the pellets, they were brought up on more of a crumble, and now they're graduated to but they're still eating. But yeah, you make a good point.
They dig that out of there. Look how much I filled it up this morning.
Yeah.
And they've scratched.
Oh, they scratched. Oh.
This is scratched out of the. Yeah.
Oh, they're making a mess.
Yeah. They're digging. They're throwing it all on the ground.
Okay.
They're not eating it.
And we're giving them lots of good greens. You see a lot of clover in there.
I see the one he's pecking at the bigger pellets. I don't know if the pellets are too big. That's what I'm beginning to suspect.
So all you chicken people out there, if you have any advice, let us know. So I am in the pen with all my gals. And look, they just love me. You love me, don't ya?
Yeah, until you cut her head down.
But I'm trying to get the Rhode Island Reds because these are going to be our keepers to get used to being handled. And they're doing pretty good. The sex links still are a little bit on the shy side. But I tell you, these meat birds, they jump up on me and they love it, love it, love it. Don't you guys? Yes, you love it. And I got some raw milk for you this morning. Yeah, I've got some raw milk for you guys this morning. So flip that. My husband's going to flip that over and... All right. Ooh. We'll see how they like that raw milk. Oh, yeah. Look at that. All right, so they are drinking away and loving it, loving it. Oh, and there's my little sex links. So that's, what was that?
They've actually, we were wondering if they were going to grow, and they're actually...
I know.
Gone.
They are, and they get right on in there with the, look, they get bumped around and everything, but they do all right. So we are going to be placing these guys in our bigger area. I think I already said that. Pretty darn soon here, because you can see they are kind of growing out of their pen. And I think we're actually going to still keep the egg layers together. And they all go inside that little coop there at night. And it's funny, it's a great little coop. It was a dog house, and they go on in there and they huddle up, and they don't need any more radiant heat. Yeah, they've got a good life. Look at that. Oh, I love these chickens. Okay, so that was our update. Hello, for today. I think we're at week 3. No, we're at week 4. Yeah, be quiet. We're at week 4. And we'll keep on making the videos as long as you guys keep on watching. And love, love, love the comments. And we're just having fun with this.